Everybody wants to win, but nobody wants to work. Everybody wants the body, but not the hours. Everybody wants the money, but not the years building something that nobody believes in. Everybody wants success, but not the silence, not the sacrifice, not the lonely nights where nothing seems to move. You can't cheat the work. That's the truth. They want to skip steps. They want to find an easier way. They want the glory without the grind. You can fake effort for a week. You can fake passion for a month. But the work never lies. You can post quotes. You can talk about your goals. You can write down dreams. But when the lights are off, when no one's watching, what do you do? Do you show up? Do you move forward? Do you keep going when it's not exciting anymore? That's what separates people. Not talent, not luck, not who you know. Discipline, repetition, time. Everyone wants to start at the finish line. Everyone wants the final chapter without writing the book. But it doesn't work like that. It never did. You can't buy experience. You can't fake skill. You can't talk your way into greatness. You have to earn it. Every single bit of it. Every late night, every morning when you don't feel like moving, the grind will test you. It'll ask, how bad do you want it? And that's when most people fold. They thought it'd be easy. They thought watching videos, reading quotes would make them strong. But strength is built under pressure. Success is built through pain. Growth is built by showing up again and again and again. You can lie to everyone else. You can pretend. You can act like you're working. But you'll know. You'll know you took shortcuts. You'll know you didn't give your best. The grind isn't pretty. It's not the highlight reel you see online. It's not the clips of success. It's not the celebration. It's repetition. It's sweat. It's doing the same thing day after day and feeling like nothing's changing. That's the grind. It's waking up early when your body screams for rest. It's showing up tired. It's training when you're not motivated. It's doing what needs to be done, not what you feel like doing. You can't cheat the work. You can't skip the struggle, because the struggle is the work. People love to talk about passion, about being inspired, but passion fades. Inspiration dies. What's left is discipline. Discipline is when you lace up your shoes, even when you're exhausted. When you say, I'll go one more set, even when your body says no. You see, the grind is lonely. Nobody's clapping for you. Nobody's telling you you're doing great. Most of the time, nobody even notices. And that's where people break. They crave recognition, they crave validation, but the grind doesn't give that. The grind gives results later. Not now, not today, not when you want it. It's delayed gratification. And most people don't have the patience for that. They want it now. They want to skip the line. They want to be rewarded for trying, but you don't get rewarded for trying. You get rewarded for doing, for finishing, for staying when everyone else quits. Every hour you put in counts. Every repetition, every failure, every small improvement no one notices. You're building something invisible until one day it's not invisible anymore. And when people finally see it, they'll call it luck. They'll say you're gifted. They'll say you were born with it. But you'll know the truth. You'll know what it cost. You'll know the nights you couldn't sleep. You'll know the mornings you dragged yourself up. You'll know the sacrifices. Real work leaves scars. Real work leaves marks on your body, on your mind, on your soul. But it also gives you something stronger than comfort. It gives you pride, not the fake kind, not the kind you post about, the quiet kind, the kind that lives in you. When you look in the mirror and know you didn't cheat the process, you didn't take shortcuts, you didn't quit. That's what the grind gives you, and that's what the lazy will never understand. If it was easy, everyone would do it. If success came cheap, everyone would have it. But it doesn't. It's not supposed to. The grind separates the talkers from the doers, the pretenders from the committed, the ones who want it from the ones who need it. So next time you want to skip a day, next time you want to rest just because you don't feel like it, remember this: you're not competing with others. You're competing with the version of you that didn't show up yesterday. You can't cheat that version. You can't fake your way past him. You either did the work or you didn't. And every single day, you make that choice. This is where the line gets drawn, where the real ones get separated from the rest. Everyone talks about wanting more. Everyone says they're chasing something. Everyone posts quotes. Everyone claims to be locked in, but few actually are. There's a big difference between talking about the work and doing the work. Talking feels good. It gives you a rush. It makes you feel productive. It gives the illusion of progress. But doing is lonely. Doing is uncomfortable. Doing doesn't come with applause. You don't get likes for the early mornings. You don't get recognition for the days you drag yourself through the mud. Nobody's watching. Nobody's cheering. That's where you grow. That's where you earn it. The talkers fade away when it gets hard. The doers show up because it's hard. And that's what makes all the difference. See, most people don't fail because they're not talented. They fail because they never start. Or they start but never finish. They want the reward, not the sacrifice. They want the success, not the struggle. They want the transformation, not the process. But you can't separate those things. You can't get one without the other. The process is the transformation. The struggle is the reward. The pain is the growth. The doers understand that. They don't run from it. They lean into it. They don't wait to feel ready. They just start. And they keep going. Day after day. Failure after failure. Setback after setback. While everyone else is still planning, still dreaming, still talking about what they'll do one day. That's the separation. It's not in talent. It's not in luck. It's in effort, consistency, discipline. It's in doing the work, especially when no one's watching. When you stay consistent long enough, the universe starts to pay attention. Opportunities start to show up. Doors start to open. Things start to align. Not because you're lucky, but because you've earned it. And you'll see people come and go. They'll start fast, loud, excited, and then gone. But you keep moving. You stay locked in. You keep doing what needs to be done, even when no one claps, even when no one believes, even when no one understands why you're still at it. That's when you're becoming dangerous. That's when you're becoming unshakable. That's when you're separating yourself. You can't cheat time. You can't cheat effort. And you can't cheat consistency. Every hour matters. Every rep matters. Every small moment where you choose effort over comfort, it adds up. The talkers don't get that. They think one big moment will change their life. The doers know it's the 1,000 small ones that do. It's showing up again and again and again. That's how you win. That's how you build something real. So stop comparing yourself. Stop watching others. Stop waiting for motivation. Just do. Because once you commit to that, you've already won. Nothing in this world is handed to you. Not success, not respect, not growth. You earn it. You earn every inch, every step, every moment of progress. That's what separates you from the rest. When you do the work, when you push through the exhaustion, when you show up even when it hurts, when you stay focused when no one's watching, you're not just building skill, you're building character. And that's something you can't fake. You can't cheat the work. You can't post your way to success. You can't talk your way there. You have to work your way there. And that's why the grind feels so lonely sometimes. That's why it feels like nobody understands what you're doing. Most people want quick results. They want shortcuts. They want a version of success that doesn't hurt. But that doesn't exist. You can't skip the pain. You can't skip the sacrifice. You can't skip the hours. That's the price. That's the toll life makes you pay to become great. And it's worth it. When you start earning things, when you start seeing the results of your own hands, your own discipline, it hits different. When you walk into a room knowing you worked for everything you have, it changes how you stand, how you speak, how you think. You stop needing validation. You stop chasing praise. You stop explaining yourself. Because you know what it cost you. You know the nights you stayed up grinding while others slept. You know the mornings you dragged yourself out of bed when everything in you said stop. You know what you sacrificed. And that can't be taken from you. That's what earned feels like. It's quiet. It's personal. It's real. Nobody needs to see it because you live it. Every scar, every failure, every bruise, every lesson. That's your proof. And if you keep showing up, if you keep doing the work, you'll start to see it all add up. Slowly, quietly, but it's building. Every day you show up, you're stacking bricks, one by one. Some days it doesn't look like much. Some days it feels pointless. But keep going, keep stacking. One day you'll look back and realize you built something massive. Not because someone gave it to you, not because luck found you, but because you earned it. Every rep, every hour, every failure you refused to let stop you. You earned it all. That's the reward. That's the pride. That's the real success. Knowing you did it yourself. So when you wake up tomorrow, remember this. You don't need a plan that's perfect. You don't need motivation every day. You don't need approval. You just need to work. Do the work. Put your head down and build something that can't be denied. You can fake many things in life, but not work. Work exposes the real ones. Work reveals the truth. And if you keep showing up, no matter how long it takes, you'll prove it to yourself. That's the moment you realize everything you ever wanted was already in your hands. It just needed effort, time, faith, and consistency. So go earn it every day, every hour. No shortcuts, no cheat codes, just you and the work.